Oh, yeah. This actually warranted its own PDF. Put it in the link in bio. The full expose. Irish influence networks. Irish policies are not written in a vacuum either. TASC are the think tank for action on social change. This one is funded by American liberal philanthropists, including Chuck Feeney and George Soros. It's also funded by EU projects. It shapes debate around tax justice, inequality, and public housing. It's often cited in the Irish Times. Their inequality report shaped the Oireachtas debate on tax fairness. ERSI is the Economic and Social Research Institute. This think tank is 25% funded by the Irish state and 75% funded by the central bank and EU and multinationals. It's a semi-state body masquerading as neutral, has high influence over the Department of Finance. It's guiding Irish fiscal policy. They're totally neoliberal and biased towards growth. They're extremely pro-business, pro-capitalism. Is totally fine with foreign direct investment dominance. Still blaming the housing crisis on a lack of supply, not landlords. IIEA is the Institute of International and European Affairs, Ireland's elite foreign policy club. Think Davos, but Irish size. Strong EU, strong NATO, strong neoliberal business integration. Who funds this think tank is the big four predominantly, but also banks and energy firms, and EU project funding, and US strategic funds. They have very high influence in Ireland's foreign policy. This is a corporate diplomatic echo chamber. They lobbied for EU-US coordination to contain China. No Irish debate. Social Justice Ireland. This is a Catholic, independent advocacy group. Think moral capitalism. They receive donations from religious bodies. They get grants from foundations and charities. They're often cited by NGOs. They get most of their money from the Sisters of Mercy. The Iona Institute is a right-wing Catholic lobby group. These guys are anti-abortion, and they get their money from wealthy conservative American donors. These are the most dangerous. They're linked to US Christian networks. They want anti-abortion, anti-gay rights, pro-Catholic schools. There are no pros to this organization. They are extremely dangerous. And then there's Ireland Thinks. Ireland Thinks is not a think tank. It is a polling and research company. It can be commissioned by any private client, not disclosed. And their polling is quoted across the media, especially on election run-up and referendum. These are your 65% of the country wants da 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 da. It's used to gauge public mood and test policy support. But it is not transparent, so you don't know who commissioned what polls. And the polling is often framed as a weapon. Steer public perception. It's really easy to weaponize this. The bottom line is none of these institutions are neutral players. They're all pushing for one thing or another. Policy isn't just politics, it's narrative warfare. And these organizations are the weapons. This is just the think tank layer. Because of the double Irish, the influence of corporates into Irish politics has a number of other layers, which I'll follow up with in a separate video.